Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tales of Terramir, episode 19. Happy early St. Patrick's Day. We're doing a light, festive, green sort of dressing up here. I'm Wes Ford, and I'm the game master. I also play Savamel Donkir, the Sea Elf Cleric.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike Jones. I play Gemma Ashenlight, Human Sorceress.
Hey, I'm Hannah Nye, and I play Willa Kettlewhistle, Gem Dragonborn Blood Hunter.
Hi friends, Rob Parkinson here. I'm playing Razik Shikali, Panginian Human Rogue.
And Justin Kirkwood here, playing Anton Darghost, a human fighter boyo. And I'm going to keep this up the whole time, so strap in.
Yes, do it.
By the way, I'm automatically giving you inspiration, Justin, for the session.
Right.
So just take
Started
that
on the right foot.
Thank you for that.
Can we all do Irish face?
Irish face.
Authentic.
So subscribe to our Twitch channel for exclusive emotes, ad-free viewing, and much more. Remember, you can subscribe for free through an Amazon Prime account. Just don't forget to reapply it every single month to keep your streak going with us. And as always, you can watch us on YouTube or listen to recordings of our shows on your favorite podcast platforms at least a few days after the episode is streamed. We stream new episodes of the show on Twitch every other Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, and be sure to follow us on social media. All right, let's continue our adventures into Tales of Terramir. Where we left off, we're going to go through a recap of our last session. I'll start from the top. The adventurers continue to traverse the ruins of Yalquinal, eventually reaching its center and the site of the infamous Trials of the Vanished, seemingly the only structured building still intact. Searching the area, they found a series of horse tracks circling the entrance and trailing off into the forest. The last hurrah were nowhere in sight, and with the long day coming to a close, they decided to rest for the night and enter the trials fresh in the morning. After a restful night amongst crumbled ruins, the party prepared themselves for what lay ahead. To boost their spirits, Savamel revealed his unknown supply of bacon, and he offered to share his first tasting experience with the rest of the team. Gemma cast prestidigitation to heat up the bacon, and the adventurers reveled in its flavor before making their way back to the trial's entrance. Atop a small stair was not a door, but a tall window of painted glass that met the floor. Colors of the glass appeared to magically shift whenever they looked away from it. Gemma used her spectral mage hand cantrip and discovered that the window door could be opened with it. Beyond it, they found a grand, crumbled hall lit by sunlight through a painted glass dome in the ceiling. A descending stairway led to a hallway with 3 doors, marked 1 through 3, all of which contained 3 keyholes. Taking the only open door, the one marked 1 to the west, the group found a small passage lit by magical blue sconces and an exotic-looking plant at the far end. After approaching it, it animated into a corpse flower and attacked, spewing out 1 zob from its insides in the process. The party made quick work with the plan and searched the rest of the area. Razik found a lever on the far side and Willa turned it, hearing something mechanical move in the wall, but no visible change in the room occurred. Stepping out of the building and into a garden surrounded by a latticed fence, 5 statues and the strange likeness of the party were discovered. They matched the actions of their respective counterparts, including an attack to Razik in response to his own. After standing still for a round, the door opened beyond. Several paths lay before them, including 2 locked doors and a small room containing a stair to an underground passage. The locked door on the far end was discovered to be trapped by Razik. Though he attempted to disable it, it instead triggered a swinging scythe blade that barely managed to scrape the Panginian as he flattened himself against the wall just in time. He tried again and disabled the trap. In the smaller room, Anton approached a brass bas-relief of an elf figure, but it spewed a cone of fire toward the party before he could make out more details. He decided to try the previously trapped door in the hallway first, and after Razik successfully unlocked it, they entered a large pillared chamber lit by daylight from a few small windows near the ceiling. 3 black puddles of ooze slithered toward the party and attacked. Anton slashed through one, severing it into 2 separate enemies, causing him to feel powerless, and he retreated. Razik flung psychic blades, Gemma spewed motes of fire, including a lightning bolt, and Willa swung her maul encased in icy blood magic, and Savamil supported them all with his divine magic, his divine powers. With a mixture of bad luck and resistant enemies, the tough encounter left Razik unconscious and most of the party gasping for breath. Savamil healed his friends, and they closely considered their next steps. Before I bring you over to the map, I want to just remind all the players that before we begin, note that it has been 10 minutes since Savamil originally cast Bless on all of you, so that you are no longer blessed. I have already unchecked that from everyone's sheet, so you should be good. The prayer of healing took 10 minutes, so that's where we last left off. Going to bring you over to the map now.
Pretty bloodied.
As you all are beginning to, continuing to recover from what just occurred.
Yes.
And Roll20 is frozen for me. This is going great, guys. Let me just reload.
Quick, everyone, RP.
What is everyone doing now? You're out of combat. You're recovering. What are your thoughts at this moment after you just ended this combat and you got a little bit more time to breathe and you're still trying to recover and trying to decide what to do next?
Gee, I
Hey,
wonder
guys,
if we
I
can
just-
log rest in here.
My vision is still kind of doubling.
Sorry,
It is
Anton.
still more morning, so
Anton's got a bit of a sheepish look. Says, I hope you guys know the only reason I wasn't in that battle was I was afraid of creating more blobs with every slash of my Kopesh of poison. But I was cheering you guys on. Please don't see this as cowardice.
No. Micromanaging is never cowardice. It's fantastic. You definitely could have
Feel,
used the support.
Strange tension in your tone, Jim.
You should probably carry a bow and arrow or something.
Or a hand
Or
axe, maybe.
daggers.
What is this? Seem to have found a hand axe.
Yeah, make sure you throw that next time, Anton. Not even my 3-year-old brothers run away from a fight.
Wow.
Oh, wait. Anton
Wow.
did throw his axe, and it's like stuck at the beginning of at the entrance of this place. Remember, I was going to go back and get it.
You picked it up. The
I did
epic
pick it up.
horse flower. Yeah. Or the thing, you did pick it up.
I pulled it out of the corpse flower guts.
Corpse flower. Yeah.
Razik kind of reaches behind his back into a place that you can't see, and he just pulls out a dagger. You want it? It's a nice little piercing damage.
You know what? If it can be thrown,
Oh, absolutely.
I wouldn't mind.
That's mostly how you should use this.
Technically, anything could be thrown.
Also valid.
Throw my bedroll.
It has the will. And I'll
Throw my
toss you a dagger.
rations.
I'll toss you a dagger, bud.
Also,
Oh,
looking.
hey, Handle first
Yeah.
next time.
Some of you already wounded. Don't start throwing daggers at each
All right,
other.
I'm subtracting a dagger.
We also have healing potions if you guys need a top off. It looks like.
Oh, and how? Oh, I do have a healing potion. Look at that.
You all should have at least one, if not a couple.
Oh, I do. I have 2.
I know,
Happy
I got
day.
2 also.
So let's see. Let's drink. I'm gonna. Oh! Sorry, I'm not good at uncorking things. Glug 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 glug.
It took a minute for that to actually hit what you were doing there. Very good.
Yeah.
So did some of you take your potions?
1 of 2. So that's 2d4 plus 2.
2.
Willow
Actually, I don't see
wants
Sava though either.
potion.
So that's 4 plus that's 6.
Oh, there he is. He's behind the thing. Never mind.
Brings me up to 30. I'll go ahead and keep the other one for emergency use.
As it goes, yes, I healed you up as much as I could, but I don't want to use up too much of my magic for the day. Unless you want me to. I mean, I'm really just here to serve you. Whatever way I can help.
Gonna drink mine down.
Yeah, you already helped a lot, Savi. Thank you.
Oh, good. You're welcome.
Willow kind of looks a little bit down, and she like takes off a piece of her shoulder armor that got disintegrated by the black goon. She's like, Mom and Pa are gonna be real upset at me for breaking this. She throws it down the ground.
Very good. Yeah, you could see there's a clattered piece of your armor there that just your scale mail that you have just collapses, and it's just like almost like it got hit by like an alien blood blast, just partially melted and disintegrated as it falls apart as you at the stone floor. Savamil goes, Razak, you still look a little bit hurt. Did you take your potion?
I did. I took 1 of 2. So I just don't know if it's.
Are you still at 30 out of 55?
Yeah, I'm at 30 out of 55. Although it's not, it isn't updating for me, but that's fine.
I see it.
Oh, you do? I do.
I see 30 out of 55.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't want to go any further without everyone at least being a half health. Here, Razak, come here. And he puts his hand on his shoulder.
I take a knee in front of him.
It goes, good, even better. He does, almost seems to focus. Please, Guitalia, provide me the strength to heal my friend. And there's this light that seems to emanate from the palm of his hand, and you can feel this energy almost surge into your body, Razak, as you feel a little bit rejuvenated. He's going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
You're too good. You're too good for me.
It's an extra
That's
5.
it's actually an additional 3. from
Heck
that.
yeah. So that's 10
So-
plus 8.
Plus
Two.
3.
So that 2 plus the level of the spell.
Oh, 2 plus the level of the spell. So 5 then. You get an additional 5.
10 plus 8.
So you
plus-
should have 23. 23 healing.
Heck yeah. All right. So that brings me up to 53.
Feeling
Yeah,
nice.
for my
Nice.
actions not having consequences. Woo! Thank you, Savi.
All right. No problem.
I could take another guillotine after that.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. What should we do next?
Well, Looks like there's a door over there. What do you guys think? Should we double back? Or should we see what they're protecting?
Well, I'm not sure how it could get much worse.
That.
DM adds in 5 more monsters.
We might
more
be over the
you.
hill. It might be past the worst of it.
We just leave the dungeon. It's like, yeah, wasn't really worth it. Who wants to be the heroes of destiny anyway?
I'm
Well,
just trying
we
to
can't
get out
get
of here.
any. There's supposedly treasures in here, but I don't want to leave empty-handed. I don't know about the rest of you.
Like a pot of gold? No. Okay.
Could be. That could be. Yeah. Who knows?
It's problematic. You do it with green face.
Put it in the comments, everyone. Why don't we check out this door? If we had only someone to check for traps, or if it was locked, that would be great.
Oh, now you want me to?
Well, after seeing what happened in the last door, I definitely don't want to open it myself.
All right.
That's a window. That's a
Are we
window.
talking about?
You want to go over there?
Well, I
to
wanna
the
look out
right?
the window. I'm looking out the window. I look out the window of this room. What do I see? DM.
So, just to remind you, the windows are they're very short, kind of like small windows, and they're like near the ceiling, so you can't quite see into them.
Okay. Never mind.
They're not all enchanted, though. Like the one that when we entered, the crazy window.
It could be.
Oh well, you don't know.
You
I
mean
mean,
the
they
stained
don't
glass?
seem to be. They don't seem to be stained glass. They appear to just be windows.
Stand
If
on
you'd
my
like
shoulders.
to search around the area, everyone can roll an investigation or perception.
Well, I would.
I'm gonna do that.
Investigating with my perception, with my investigation.
Jim, I got a 17.
23 for investigation.
13.
5. I've got blood in my eyes.
One moment. So Razik with 23 investigation, Willow with 13, or do you have advantage?
13.
13, 17, 5. Well, you notice a few peculiar things. I would say Razik and Gemma. You notice that one of the windows, the first one near the entrance there you came in, is broken. There's broken glass on the floor. Kind of gives this sense that perhaps that's how the oozes got in here. And as you look around too, and start to look around the room and look at the door, you notice that the door, for one, has 3 carvings onto it of animals. There is a fox, a badger, and a snake on the door. And as you look around the rest of the room, you're noticing that on the south end of each of the pillars is a different animal. And with your high investigation, Razik, I'll say that those pillars look like they can actually rotate.
Where have we seen this?
Yes,
one?
Maybe some inspiration from elsewhere. I will reveal the.
So are there 4
names.
pillars? Or are there 6
Six.
pillars?
There's 6.
3 carvings, 6 pillars, 3 animals. I want the knife. Please. No one? Golden Child? Okay.
Oh yeah, Bring me the knife.
Bring me, I want the knife.
Yeah.
And you can see on each of the pillars, there's a, let me get them out of the way. There's a fox, there's an owl, there's a bear, there's a deer, there's a bat, and a snake.
Is there any
Yeah.
sort of like indicator, like an arrow indicator of which like the select one is?
No.
Mhm.
So there's the pillars, each with a different animal, and on the door is a fox, a badger, and a snake.
Can we turn them so that the fox, badger, and snake carvings are facing the door, and the other
Can't.
one's away?
Well, I'm wondering if maybe they need to face the window since there's 3 windows.
There's
Just an
2
idea.
windows.
If it
Oh
doesn't.
no,
work.
there's 3 windows. Yeah, you're right. Okay. They don't exactly line up, but let's do that.
Yeah.
Do the fox one, I guess, to the top one.
You want to turn the fox one, Gemma?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it to the top one.
You attempt to move it, and it seems to only rotate counterclockwise.
Okay.
And you move it towards the window.
Let's do it to this closest one. Yeah.
Oh, so you move it all the way around to that window. Okay.
Great. I'll do the same for the badger
Thank you.
Okay.
to this window, I suppose.
Got it. Kind of faces the west on that one.
I'm gonna grab that wolf, Willa.
No, snake.
A snake? Yeah.
Fox, badger, snake, right?
Fox,
Yeah.
badger, wolf. Is that what? That's what I heard.
Well, there's no wolf on that.
Oh, grab the snake and rotate it to wolf. Gotcha.
Wipe the. You got more blood
Are you okay?
in your eyes, Anton, and possibly a concussion. Gemma uses prestidigitation to wipe the blood from his eyes and gets him a drink of water.
I swear, if a bunch of wolves drop down on us, I'm gonna be super mad.
I might be impressed. That might be surprising.
How did they keep them alive?
But don't do that.
Will you turn the?
We'll turn the
Pill.
snake to which one, y'all?
I guess the northmost one, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
None of them really line up, so
North.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
The door to the far end opens.
Woo!
All right.
Wow, that worked.
Let's go. Let's rush in.
We are the masters of this dungeon.
They didn't teach us how to solve puzzles in the army.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Razik, you to the chamber, and your boots meet water up to your ankles.
Oof. It's wet in here, friends.
We closed the door.
Savamil goes in and goes, this is pretty nice, actually.
He takes off his boots. I'll get comfy, Savi. Please.
Anton, do you come in?
Yeah, I'm serious lag here. Let me.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Took me a minute to grab.
It's a trash compactor.
Get in there. I don't care what you smell.
Everyone, as you enter the room, you see seems to be quite a bit of water covering this somewhat sunken floor ahead of you. There are 4 pedestals within the space, each 5 feet tall, as well as 4 statues representing scions of the seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall, one in each corner of the room. These statues appear to be spitting water out of their mouths. In addition, there's another point of entry to the east, and as you step further into the space, you realize both doors are sealed. and the statues are spilling much more water into this room than before. The water seems to begin to move in a clockwise whirlpool, picking up speed, just as a watery form rises to meet you. Need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
It's okay, guys.
As
It's
a
gonna be-
watery form.
It's going to be an intense conversation. That's it.
20.
16.
19.
You see this rise in the middle of the room.
He seems nice.
It's a
A
water,
water elemental.
I've never noticed the little face. It's got like a little sad face on it.
It's adorable.
Roll initiative for him and for Savamil. Water elemental got a 3, Savamil got a 17.
You said these pedestals are 5 feet tall?
They are indeed. Yes. And the water is beginning to swirl as the water elemental rises. And it seems the water is also rising as well. Willa, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
Willa's gonna wave. Hey there, friend. We don't mean any harm here. We're just passing through. And she's gonna look at it, and just in case, she's going to use Psionic Mind. She kind of concentrates a little bit more, squints her eyes a bit, and she's gonna say that same message telepathically. So they don't need to share a language for the creature to understand what she's saying. And that's it for her.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Ooh. All right. 8.
That's the end of your turn.
Does she convince it?
You don't know yet.
We would see a tear running from its eye if it was anything but water.
Would we? If it wasn't.
It goes to Anton.
Okay. Now he hasn't attacked us yet. So Anton's he's gonna walk up here to this pillar and hoist himself up on top of it. And pull out his Kopesh and just kind of stare this thing down and say,
All your blades.
He's gonna say, what is it you want? Do you want to fight? Because we'll give it to you.
Okay. That's your turn.
And I kind of look towards Anton looks towards Gemma and kind of holds out his hand as if to say, like, I'll help you up.
Savamil goes, oh boy, I like this water, but I don't think that's going to be the best for the rest of you.
Calm emotions. Guiding bolt. And by guiding bolt, I mean healing word.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to ready my action. If the water elemental comes to attack anyone, he's going to fire at it with his crossbow. It's Savamil's turn. Razik, it's your turn.
All right, excellent. Oh, sorry, sneeze. Yo, wait. All right, I'm good. Would you say that this is difficult terrain?
So good question. One moment. Let me check my notes.
It's knee-high water, yes?
It's ankle, and it's rising.
Okay.
More like inconvenient terrain, right?
Check notes. Fuck Rob.
So
like, oh yeah,
because of the swirling water, moving in a clockwise motion in this room will increase your speed. Moving against the current will decrease your speed. So that means that it's not difficult terrain if you move clockwise.
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Sweet. Doesn't matter for me because I got mobile. I'm going to bonus action mobile and use my cunning action to use my mobility feat and move kind of agilely through the water. I'm gonna crawl on up or sort of spring on up onto this southernmost raised pedestal. And how far am I?
Using your bonus action, right, to dash.
Exactly. Bonus
Okay.
action dash. And then I too will ready an action if the water elemental attacks anybody. I will throw a psychic dagger, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. So you're gonna hold your action
Yes.
until anything approaches. Razik kind of very deftly and dexterously kind of moves through the water, kind of hopping through and around, and hops onto the stone and readies his blaze, both igniting. Gemma, your turn.
I'm so glad he went for the closest one with his mobile feet. Does this count as clockwise?
Not quite, because you're going to be moving through the
So-
center.
So I have to like do all this junk, right?
Yeah, I think that would work if you kind of go around.
Okay. Well, I have to go to the closest one because I can't move as fast as Razik can. So I will sprint to this one and hoist myself up to this pillar.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Because that was my action.
Gotcha. Double move, right, to get there.
Yeah.
Dash action. Okay. Okay. Got it. You're pulled a little bit from, as you can feel it against your feet, but it's the water's still low, and you kind of push with the current. It's going around and fling yourself onto the edge there. You're good to go. And the water elemental moves forward. You can see the swirling water from around it has risen up. This sort of greenish, almost moldy water that's been in here for a long time. Doesn't smell the best either, but it's sort of swirling around and surrounding this creature as it moves forward towards Anton.
The water elemental drew a blade? Okay, that was dumb.
It is going to be attacking, so those with held actions can go ahead. Savamel will go first. Fires his crossbow towards the water elemental. It's an 11, which misses. So goes wide, and Razik 23 will hit.
Yep. So, question. It's next to one of my allies. Get sneak. I think
You
I do.
You
You
get
do,
sneak
technically.
attack if he's next to one of your allies.
Beautiful. That's what I like to hear. 12. Oh, so I got 23 to hit with my psychic held action blade, and that's 12 sneak and 9 psychic.
Okay.
Nice hit.
Gotcha.
See your blade flings towards the creature, and you can see the almost pink purple energy enter into the middle of the cyclone. You can see it lit almost within for like a matter like of a second, and it phases out. And the water elemental will then attempt to slam attack Anton. 17 and a 15.
Yeah, my AC got lowered by that nasty acid we just dealt with. So I'm at 14. That hits.
Both of those hit. It's a 12 bludgeoning plus 9 bludgeoning for both of those hits. As the water slams against you.
Okay, not feeling great. Feeling strong.
You're in the splash zone, brother.
And it goes to Willa. Saying that your attempted persuasion did not work. And it's attacking Anton. Also,
Yeah,
the
sure.
water has...
Well, I guess we're fighting.
Sorry, before you continue, the water has been increasing so much. Now, the water is now at 1 foot.
Okay. How tall is the water elemental?
It's like 7-8 feet. The ceiling's 10 feet.
Awesome. Willa's going to, with her maul out, run towards, clockwise, run towards the water elemental and make her first swing. With the right of the frozen still activated, so it's kind of glowing with that frozen energy. For 23.
23 hits. Let's move forward.
6 cold and 14 bludgeoning.
Very nice. You can see that your maul, encased in this ice energy, slams into it, and you can see the water. You see almost like ice crystals go into the cyclone of this water elemental and almost partially freeze the interior of it. You can see these ice crystals sort of solidifying as this water's swirling around it. It almost seems slowed by that.
Nice. She sees that and she's gonna swing again from the other side. For 15.
All right.
15. This time it does hit.
Awesome.
Does hit.
That'll be 5 cold and 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Get him, Gemma. Hey,
That's Willa.
get them.
Willa.
I'm sorry, Willa. This is Gem Dragon. That's easy to do.
I think you have blood in your ears, or I don't know, blood in your mouth. I don't know.
All right. Very cool, Willa. It's Anton's turn.
All right. Let's see what we can do with my Kopech of Poison. Do I get advantage for standing up high?
You don't. Not on this creature.
That's fine. But I can use my inspiration to get advantage on this attack, right?
You can.
I shall. With the 26.
Okay. 26.
Sorry.
You
I did that
hit.
twice by accident.
No worries. We'll go with the first one. So that's going to be 5 magical slashing and Constitution save. The poison doesn't seem to affect the creature, but kind of slash through it, almost scratching through that portion of the interior that's been frozen from Willa's attacks, splitting that a bit and dealing some damage.
Nice.
I think it's still half damage if he's saved, just to be like clear about it. I don't know if he's immune or whatever. It's just, but I think it's half damage.
I'm just gonna say he doesn't take any poison damage.
Doesn't have any blood, my god. Just murky water.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Will I have advantage for my whole turn, or is it just one swipe?
Just the first attack.
It's for one attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so my second attack will be another swipe with the Kopesh for 26
It's a hit.
Nice.
with the 6 slashing.
All right.
And I'll quickly do my offhand attack with another 26.
Nice.
Jeez, dude.
What are the odds? Oh,
Pierce
I
through
know what the
there.
odds are. When,
It's a lucky
when it's your
God
special
damn it.
day. You guys are lucky you have a ginger here.
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll
That's
damage.
10 piercing.
Okay.
Feeling strong.
With that, you notice your regular blade doesn't seem to deal as much damage as you thought it would.
So it doesn't do 10?
I can't
might-
reveal that to you.
Yeah,
But
it might
it
not
doesn't-
take as much damage.
I see. Okay.
So that's your turn, correct?
I'm going to action surge and do another attack with a Kopesh for 14.
Action surge of the Kopesh. 14 hits.
All right. For
The
7 magical slashing.
It's looking hurt. There's portions of the water that are falling down, and some form of bloodied, if you want to call it that.
Okay. So with now that I hit, I get to I still get
You
my
get
second attack and my
you get a
bonus,
second
right?
attack.
Yeah.
No, not a bonus. Your regular attack for your.
Oh,
two
okay.
slashes.
My regular second attack.
Yeah, you get
That's a 12.
12 will miss. Then you get your bonus.
Mm-mm.
No,
It's just the regular attack. Yeah.
regular attack.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I thought because I hit. Cool,
You
cool.
dealt another attack, and you're swinging at this thing. That's your turn.
All right. Who's
Savamil dives
Some of
into
them.
the water.
I knew he was gonna
Um,
do that.
like a
He's like a
fish.
shark. He's just like a shark. You just see his like green like hair sticking out.
It's not. It's getting deeper, but it's not super deep. So he's sort of almost like near the floor.
Get to the pillar.
He's just like David
He
Hasselhoff
can't
in
hear
the
me.
SpongeBob movie, where he's just like, it's like shooting through the
And,
water.
When did he take his shirt off? That's crazy.
He's going to cast Sacred Flame on the water elemental. Going to Dex save here. Beats it. Got a 14. So nothing happens. God, again, it did not happen. Comes up here. All right, Razik.
Time to put some pepper on this. Throw 2 daggers. I know it's not original. It's not my most original move, but hey, you work with the tools that you got. I'm gonna aim once with a 13 to hit with my main hand.
13 misses.
Dang it. Bonus action. 20 with my
20 will
offhand.
hit.
Bam. 15 sneak, 6 seconds.
That's a lot of sneak.
Oh, level 6, brother. What is this? 6 plus 6 plus 3 for my sneak damage.
Okay. That's it for you.
That is it for me. And I
Gemma,
try to
you're
cool
up.
close.
I don't think this is going to do much, but I'm going to go ahead and firebolt at the water elemental. For 19. 19
18 hits.
for a 12 fire damage.
Seems
Steam
to affect
everywhere.
there's some steam that burns off from that. You can see almost a slight moment of boiling water as it dissipates, separates off that water elemental.
That's it.
It's now the water elemental's turn. Moves into place here,
Oh shit.
engulfing Anton and Willa.
Oh man.
I need the two of you to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
Anton rolls a 14.
Very good.
8 and a 14. Unfortunately, you both fail.
Oh, fuck.
For those of you not watching the video, he has stuck his head in the bathtub.
Both of you take 16 bludgeoning damage from the force of the water.
Wow.
You're also grappled inside of the water, swirling.
Oh
inside.
no! Do they look like they're suffocating?
No, they
They are
can breathe in the
drowning,
water.
sorry.
Just fine.
They are underwater. They are grappled and restrained, unable to breathe.
Cool.
So that's what's happening there. They can attempt to break out on their turns. It goes to Willa, and at this point, the water has met 2 feet.
Willa is going to attempt to break out. Tries to move over, I guess.
Yeah. So to do that, you can try and use your athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics. Okay, let's go athletics. 13.
You're fighting against this water and this current, and you feel like you're almost able to get out, and you swirl back inside of it. Not able to get out.
All right, that's it.
And that's your turn. Yeah. Anton.
Right. Can I roll? Is it just athletics, or could I roll acrobatics too?
One or the other.
Okay. I'll roll acrobatics. 25.
Oh, Anton uses this kind of using your speed, going swirling around. You time it, and where you are to jump out of the water elemental, soaking it. That's your action.
All right.
You have a move and a bonus if you're able to do anything.
So I'm unrestrained. I can move now.
Yes.
Well, if he moves, will he still get op attacked?
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't need to move
Yes.
to get ungrappled, right? I can just stay put.
Like, you're
You
not
are
grappled any longer. You broke from the grapple.
Right, but I don't have. That doesn't mean I have to move or anything, right?
No.
No.
Okay. All right.
You're just not
Then I can-
suffocating or grappled, yeah.
Okay. Then I can attack.
You can't attack because you used your action to escape.
That's my whole action.
Yeah.
But you can bonus action if you have a bonus action.
He can't bonus action attack, is I think what he's getting.
Right.
Mhm.
Not with your offhand.
Okay.
You do
My
have
bonus
a potion.
action.
Get a potion.
My bonus action. I'm just gonna shake my head like a dog. Get all the water out.
Okay.
It's because your eyebrows got singed off in the last fight.
That's right.
Can't do any of that.
Savamo goes, you make this very hard for my job as a healer. He pulls out his trident. Let's go. And he's trying to stabs in with his trident, two-handed.
Wow.
Oh, hey, 25.
Finally, the water guy comes
That's
through.
8 piercing. Doesn't seem to take all the damage, but it's just enough to where he pierces into that icy center and splits it and kind of moves his trident through and out and splitting the water elemental, and it dissipates, splashing back into the water around you.
Heck yeah, part the seesaw.
Nice.
And the water elemental down.
Nice.
Willa, you kind of collapse back into the water, which is now at 2 feet, and you're able to get your breath.
We gotta stop this water! I yell from my position on the pedestal over here. What if somebody tries getting on the other one?
And the water's still spewing.
What's that mechanism in the far northern corner of the room?
You see there are 4 statues, 1 in each corner, each representing a season. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Savamel will go ahead and use his bonus action. I'm really running low on these. This is my last one at the lower level. He's going to cast a healing word on Anton. 6 plus 3, you gain 9 healing. And
Thanks, brother.
that's his turn. It goes to Razik. Still in rounds.
Whew, still.
We'll say Savamel points out at the end of his turn. I see something under the water when I was swimming. There's some sort of carving in the middle.
Razik's gonna dive. And I would like to investigate whatever the hell Savamil's talking about with my action.
You dive in, you open your eyes underneath the water, which is still pretty shallow. You're able to get kind of close to it. It's written in Elvish.
I stick my head back up. I can't read this shit. Savamil, come over here.
That's your action. Is there anything you want to do with your bonus?
I will dash, I suppose. Because I have an inkling that these statues are used for so I will do a 30-foot movement here.
That is, you have your special thing, right? It will be double moving against that way because it's against the current.
Okay.
But if you're able to use your special feat, then you can do something.
I would like to do that.
Okay, it's at this point it's 2 feet, so it's like kind of getting towards your waist area as you kind of wading through the water, and it goes to Gemma. All right, I will say Razik, go ahead, just move things along here. Razik, go ahead and just make a quick perception for me as you're looking forward.
That's going to be a 30-20.
You easily recognize this statue here in front of that's in that corner to be one representing fall. Okay?
Okay.
Gemma, it's your turn.
Well, Gemma can't read Elvish. Can I see anything from this statue from where I'm at? On the
Which
top
one
right?
are you looking at? Top right? Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh no. Shit, it's really laggy. $15.
You notice that this one represents the season of spring.
I yell at him like, "This one looks like the god of spring," and that's my turn.
Willa, you're up.
Willow will move to the one in the top left. Am I going against the current there?
Not if you move around towards it. Yeah, you'll be fine because it's clockwise. Yeah.
She'll go up to it and she's going to inspect it. Take a look at it.
Go ahead and roll perception.
0, not 1.
No idea what this thing is.
Shane Woolley gets up. I have no clue what this is, y'all.
I will say, even despite your nat 1 and all that, you don't know what it represents, but you do realize just looking at it that you could probably pick it up. It's going to go to Anton.
What do you see over there?
You notice that she doesn't know what that one is.
Yeah. Yeah, Anton's not sure what to do, but he'll call out a question to his comrades to see if anybody knows the answer. Think there's any chance that the seasons represent us? Youngest to oldest, maybe? Temperaments?
Probably see what that carving in the middle says first.
Yeah, maybe take a closer look, Willa, next time.
Okay.
That's it for Anton. Staying put on the pillar.
Okay. Savamil. Noticing what Razik had said. Let me just go down here and see. Dives down into the water. A little bit hard for him to get into the way the current is moving. He pops back up and goes, "It says, seasons change one to the next, but we remain steadfast." And he moves partially this way with the current.
Just imagining the Doppler effect as he's flying around.
And it would be Razik's turn, but he's having to deal with something currently. I will roll for him. He's going to move forward to the statue and realizes this one's fall. He's going to try and pick it up. Rolling athletics
How big are these?
for him. They're size large,
Oh.
but they're not like, despite their look on the map, they're just large size. So that's where D&D mechanics are a little weird. They look like big, heavy stone statues, but you can still lift them up if you attempt to. He does so, and he fails with a 9. Unable to move. That's his turn. Gemma, your turn.
I guess I see him do this, but she's going to dive in and try to pick up this one. Is it an athletics or just a strength?
Athletics.
Okay.
Strength or athletics?
It doesn't matter. I have a -2 to both. It's a 10.
It's a bit too heavy for you, Gemma.
Okay.
You're not able to pick it up.
I will try to drag it in earnest, but be unsuccessful in doing so.
Yeah, it's able to budge. It's just holding steadfast, especially with the water rising. You're just not able to get a good grip on it. That's your action and your move. Any bonus you want to throw out there?
Nope. Nope. I'm good.
Willow, your turn. And now the water is at 3 feet.
Willa is going to try and pick up her statue. She doesn't know what it is, but she's going to try and pick it up. Athletics.
Go ahead and roll athletics.
Awesome. 18.
Easily able to pick it up with the water and almost be able to move it with the water. And you're able to move it. You can move at half. You can move with the current with that. Is anywhere you want to take it?
At half speed, you said?
Your full move speed.
Oh, my full move speed. She has this huge statue in her arms. She's like, I got it! And she's just going to start walking towards the center as far as she can. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She comes towards the center with this big statue. She's like, what should I do with it, y'all? That's it.
That's a good question.
Okay. Anton, your turn. You see this happen.
Yeah. We haven't investigated yet exactly like what it says. All we know is that she could move it. We don't know anything else.
She doesn't know.
beyond the
She doesn't
riddle.
know what kind of statue it is or what season it represents.
Okay.
But she did. She was able to move it.
Okay. What would I roll to take a look?
To see what kind of season it represents. Roll
Yeah.
perception.
Perception. It's a 16.
You recognize it. That's clearly winter.
Okay. Who's keeping track of which one's winter?
I
It
have
says it
marked.
on them. Yep.
Yep. When they're revealed, each of the statues underneath them have their name.
Anton, help me with this one. I don't think I can move it.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump in the water, go with the current, and I think I can only get here. So I'll go
Yes.
there.
Since you're moving with the current, you can move
Oh,
there.
sorry.
Was the perception check his action?
Nope. I'm giving those as freebies, basically.
Because you can dash and make it to the statue if you want. If you're not going to do anything else.
Yeah, I do want to dash. Do I roll for that? How does that work? Or do I just
No, that's
move-
just an action.
double
It's-
movement?
It's double movement. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Okay, I'm over to Gemma now.
Get on my shoulders. I don't really get on my shoulders.
Might be lagging. There you go. All right. That's your action.
Mhm.
I think that's all you can do.
Yep.
All right. Savamil's over here. Because I guess I'll check out this other one. He's gonna do a double move to this statue. He's gonna do a perception check. By the way, Rob, while you were gone, Razak attempted to lift up the statue and failed.
All right, I'm sorry, dude. I gotta go again. Be right back.
Okay.
Just please go for me.
Mm-hmm. Savamil goes over to the statue. He's dealing with some work stuff, so sorry about that, everyone. Okay, perception 16. Yells out, "This one's I suppose, though, we probably would have known that because we named out all the other ones.
About midsummer.
Am I right?" That's his turn.
hurt to check.
Razak. Razak will attempt to lift it up again. Suppose. We're gonna do athletics. That's a 15 for him. He's able to lift it successfully, and we'll bring it over here up to this point. What are we doing with these? Or I don't know. I did Savamil's voice. Guys, what are we doing with these? I don't know.
Put
I
them
like
on
my
the pedestals. Put them on the pedestals.
What do we do? Okay,
Put them on the pedestals. Fuck.
go to Gemma. And Gemma, do you say that?
No, I'm gonna get in the middle of the room and micromanage everyone. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna try earnestly to start pulling, lifting and pulling it.
Can I
That's a
assist?
1.
It's too heavy for you. Water's
Yeah, no, that's
rising.
fine. she's just desperately trying to pull on the statue, and giving everyone the idea that I think we need to put them on the pedestals. Oh, how high is the room, by the way?
It's 10 feet tall.
Okay. Cool. That's Gemma.
Okay. Well,
which pedestal? It's a little dark where she is.
yeah,
So she'll...
Maybe the one in front of you. It doesn't matter, I think, at this point.
yeah.
Unless
What are you
there's
doing?
anything
Well,
on
what
the.
do you think?
Is there anything on the actual pillars?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's what I was asking earlier.
No, there isn't.
It might not matter.
Willa's gonna try and feel for it and line herself up with where she knows that pedestal is, and kind of scoot the statue on top of it.
You do so. Since you've been carrying it and are able to slide it onto the pedestal.
Okay, so she moved 5. She will. I can't see the.
That was your
rest of
action to place it there. So you
Yes.
have the rest of your move and bonus. So.
it. At the bottom left is Razik, and then the bottom right is Savamil. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. She'll start moving bottom right. She says, "I'm coming to help you, Savi." 25, 30. So that's as far as she gets.
Okay. Anton, you're up.
Anton tries to move this thing using an athletics throw for a 7.
The surging water, it's splashing in your face from what's coming out of the mouth of the statue. And Gemma's trying to both help too, and the water's surging. You're just not able to move this thing.
Slippery fingers. All right, Anton's going to call out, hey, we may want to keep these things in order clockwise. So after summer, see if we can do fall on the next pillar over.
All right, that's your turn, Anton. Goes to Savamil. He's going to attempt to keep lifting. I'm trying. 22. I got it.
Yeah.
He's able to lift it up and move over here. And we'll just go ahead and place it on this one, since that's what everyone was yelling out. Places it, slides it onto the pedestal. That's his turn. It's Razik's turn. Since he's already holding on to it, we'll slide it onto this one. Gemma, it's your turn.
Let's try lifting it up again. Hulk strength. Nope. 3.
Deep.
It's too heavy.
That's it. I will get out of the way though in case Anton is able to lift it up.
Water's now at 4 feet. And Willa, it's your turn. As you're kind of swimming basically. Everyone, it's up to your chest, neck area.
She sees Savamil put it on. She's like, "Good job, Savi. Gemma, I'm coming to help you guys." And she'll dash up there.
And it's half movement because of against current.
Okay, hold on. Let me start over. 10, 20.
So if you double move, it's just 15 feet. Yeah.
If she double moves, it'd be
30
30.
feet.
Oh,
Is that right then? 5, 10, 15, 20.
16
Sorry.
divided by 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I was thinking the other way.
that's as far as she
Yep.
gets. She's like 10 feet away from them. Swimming now.
Swimming against this current and pushing through the water. You're able to get up to that point. Anton, your turn.
Okay, he's going to try to lift.
Use your knees. Wow. And your
Or
core.
a 7. He bent at the waist and tried to lift it with quick jerking motion
Oh no.
for a 7.
Still too heavy. You're just not able to get a grip on this thing, Anton.
Will's gonna come over here and do it with like one hand. So she gets over here, make us look like chops.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Savamil.
Keep struggling.
All right, 1 second. This one. Double check something. Thankfully, Savamil, being a sea elf, has swimming speed, so is able to move a little bit faster through this way. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Able to get up to the statue, just swimming. All right, Anton, come on, let's go. This is action, but he gets up to that point. That's all he can do. Razik will remain there. Gemma, your turn.
I am going to use the help action for whenever the next person tries to lift it.
Perfect.
In the form of micromanaging.
Yeah, of course. Willa, your turn.
Willa,
And the water's at 5 feet.
just about at her chin now, I think. Willa swims forward. Can she make it? Yeah, she swims forward 15 feet. She's like, all right, guys, I got it. She's going to pick it up.
Athletics.
Is that with advantage from Gemma's help?
Use your core.
Yeah, it would be advantage.
Okay. With advantage 14? Wow.
What did I give the DC as? I have so many strings. Or so many notes. Unfortunately, that fails.
This one's really stuck in here, y'all.
You feel like you're almost about to lift it. You're just about to lift it, and it's just the water is surging too much. You're sort of, you're up at your chin, sort of swimming, and you're just not able to lift it up. Water is still surging in. Anton, you just get a regular check.
Now I don't feel so bad about not being able to lift it. Here we go. I'll try again. Heave ho. For a nat 1.
No, turn it towards me. No, turn it the other way.
He's not helping at all. Anton's just not helping at all, really. He's just
Listen to what I'm saying. Turn it.
He's like that guy who's just like has his arm.
I'm trying to turn
his
it.
hands like on the grip, but he's not actually applying any pressure. Like, I'm doing it.
Use your leg.
counterclockwise to me. No, do it the other way.
Savamil goes, oh, by the gods, come on. Let's do this.
Athletics
Athletics check.
Makes it
17.
Finally.
All right, I have it. Swimming with the current. Gets it here. Gets it onto the spot. Slides it. Why is the water not stopping?
It goes faster. God damn it.
The water is not stopping.
Oh, good. Since the chain of the next, we remain steadfast. I guess we die.
Put them on order.
Oh, it looks like Razix is back. We'll work on getting your camera back online, but we got Razik, you are up. Everyone has moved the statue in from their corners where they were current, like from their corners to their pedestal. You have this riddle in front of you. Seasons change one to the next, but we remain steadfast. Razik, it's your turn.
All right. Have I moved my statue out of my corner?
You've just placed it into that corner where it is right now.
Okay. I'm a little hobbled by the fact that I don't have dark vision and I can't see too much.
Right.
But we remain steadfast. What does that mean? Does that mean we have to stay in place? Is the water centrally circling from anywhere?
It's all circling, the whole room circling in a clockwise motion.
Okay, but is it centralized in any one location, like a whirlpool or anything?
I guess the center would be, the center would be sort of the center of the whirlpool.
Okay.
Where the sort of carving was on the floor.
Did anyone try standing in the center while I was gone?
Nope.
I will try doing that. Let's see if I touch the floor still.
The water's at 5 feet currently.
Okay.
So you're swimming. You're still kind of, your head's above water. You're standing in the center. That's it.
Where is the water coming from?
There's water pouring out of the mouths of the statues.
Oh, even after we moved them?
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Some sort of magical spewing of water. But he stands in the center and nothing seems to change. That's your turn. Gemma, it's your turn.
Well, she is she's just over 5 feet, so she is going to come over here and maybe get on the statue to at least prop herself up a little bit and get above the water if she can.
Samuel's like holding the statue and like you climb onto it. Like,
I thought he put it
no,
on
I'm
the
just,
pedestal.
I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it's on the pedestal.
I don't know. I just get on to avoid the rising water for now until we can figure this out.
Okay. Well, anyone want to throw out any other ideas?
Yeah, she's going to yell out, maybe we didn't put them on at the right time. Maybe it's spring, summer, fall, winter. Maybe we can pick them all up and put them all back down in that order. And
Sure.
She will swim downwards. That's with the current, right?
Down.
Yeah.
Yep. Be with the current.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then she's going to dash. I think that puts me, it's a little dark, but I think it puts me right next to that pedestal. Yeah.
Yep. Up to the summer statue. Okay. Anton, you're up.
Okay. Over the rush of the water, Anton shouts, "Do you think we need to rotate them so they're all facing the same direction? Maybe that's what steadfast means. They don't change directions." Well, so Anton will scoot over with a dash
That is double move because you're going against the current.
Oh, yeah, so that'll only give me 30 feet. And I'll swim over towards this one here, 30 feet. It's as far as I can get. I'm lagging. Oh, no, I'm not. Change my totals.
Maybe if you get to the close one, Savamil can head to the further one since his swim speed doesn't seem hampered by it.
I think I'm gonna hedge and stay right here in between the two in case I need to crawl up there with you, Gemma.
All right, right here. Savamel will do double move speed. be able to clearly get there. He's going to move to the statue, kind of swing around, getting to this point with this statue. You know what? No, he won't, because he needs to do something to provide a little bit of light for people. He's going to cast light onto Razik's cape as his action.
Fabulous.
To provide a little bit more light. And we're going to go to Razik. But with that, I didn't want to do this, but it's going so long. We need to go ahead and go to our break. So we'll be back in a few. We can figure out this puzzle, maybe with a little break and time away. The players can think about what to do next. So see you all in a few.
Give us hints in the chat if you're really smart.
We're back. I don't want to waste too much time. We're in the middle of a water puzzle. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. No recap.
Good pun.
Let's go. So, Razik, it is your turn.
All right. Sorry, my heater is making a little bit of noise. I'm gonna shift this one, the fall statue, to be congruent with the other ones. Gonna shift it slightly clockwise.
You want to turn it? You want to turn it clockwise?
Yep.
Go ahead and make a strength check or athletics.
Thank God I can use athletics. Praise be to the gem dragon. Oh wait, never mind. I suck at athletics. I'm good at acrobatics though.
There it goes. You got an 8. It's unable to budge. Anything for your mover bonus? The rest of your mover bonus.
I'll use my free action to say, Willa, please. I'm so weak. You're so strong. Help me.
Gemma, you're next. Standing on the statue.
I'm gonna hop down and I'm going to try to rotate it. I just rotate it clockwise, I guess. Strength or athletics?
Strength or athletics? You're gonna say something, Justin?
Sorry, no, I'm thinking out loud. Never mind.
It was a 20, but really it's an 18. It was not 20, but it's an 18 because I have a -2.
You're turning it clockwise?
Yeah.
You do so.
Sorry, Gemma. If every
Nothing on it.
statue
Well,
may need to be
nothing you
different. No? Okay.
Go ahead, Justin.
I was just thinking that it just occurred to me every statue may need to be different, facing a different way.
Well,
If you turn it that way, maybe it should have been where it was, and then we should try the door. Now that they're all on the right, that they're all different from one another in orientation.
I don't know.
If you agree, maybe you can unmove it. Did you take your hand off the chess piece yet?
I mean, you just face everything towards the door? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying every statue should be oriented differently since seasons change one to the next. Maybe they all need to be oriented in a different way. Got one facing west, one facing north, one facing east.
Well,
Maybe
right.
that one just already faced the right way.
But if everybody moves their statue, then they'll still be facing a different way, right?
Yeah, but it'd be easier just to move one statue and then try the door.
Oh, well, they were already all facing the
Right.
different ways.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we shouldn't have moved that one.
Okay.
We should
Well, Well, I guess we'll have to go back around to my turn or someone else's turn next.
Okay, Willa. Willa, go ahead and make an intelligence check for me, please.
Oh man. Okay.
Intelligence check. Anton is stupid. Don't listen to him.
Drawing that down, home country wisdom.
Intelligence. I don't know why it's not advantage. So that's 8.
You have no clue. Go ahead, take your turn.
Willa does not know what's happening, but she heard what Anton said, and she saw Gemma rotate it. So she's going to.
Water's at 6 feet now, by the way.
She's just treading water. She's going to turn the summer statue counterclockwise to get them all facing different directions.
I'll go ahead and give you. You don't have to make a check if you're just going to turn it. So you're going to turn the statue which direction?
Counterclockwise, so it'll be facing south.
We were so close to having them all face each other.
Everyone's saying different things. I don't know what to
I'm
do
just like,
now.
if we just like waited and tried the one on the bottom left, like we would only have to move it once and then we would know. But I'm not.
Well, we won't know until we might have to try the door and see if the door unlocks. Maybe the water won't go down.
Well, the water's filling up the room and almost covering the door.
Okay. I think I'm on
The
wrong
door will
track
probably
here.
open once we solve it.
I'm just saying it makes more sense to use one action to move the last one than it does to like try and use another like 3 actions to try and like move them all into different directions. But whatever.
Well, we're in rounds, so I mean, she can just not do anything.
I
Anything
cancel
else
my
you want to
action.
do?
I guess I already
Willa?
did it, so. No, that's it. It's done.
Anton.
Well, now they're all facing different directions and nothing's happened. And I didn't hear.
Anton, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Well, talking to a soldier here, infantryman. That's 4.
No disadvantage, but you have the 20, so
Yeah.
something clicks for you, Anton. Perhaps they're just not on the right pedestals.
Oh, good.
Hey guys, you know what I just thought of? Maybe they're not on the right pedestals, because we put them near the ones that they were the closest to, but they maybe should rotate one clockwise.
We'll just be on different ones.
Should probably be spring, summer, fall, winter. Going
Pedestals
clockwise.
don't say anything, right?
Starting from where?
Starting from upper left, I would assume.
Maybe we should just.
The water is moving in a clockwise rotation. Anything else you want? Well, you have your Anton, so what do you want
I
to do?
haven't done anything, but I'm going to try to. I'm going to move over here and try to grab this one next to Gemma and start pulling it down towards the bottom clockwise.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Or 15.
15. You use all your might, and you're able to finally pull free, and you have control of it.
Okay, half speed.
Full speed because you're going clockwise.
Oh, right. There we go.
Correct.
So I'm just dragging it down to the summer one. And I guess I have to drop it off right next to it. And then wait for someone else to move the summer one out of the way. So my theory, guys, is that we just push everything over clockwise. Because if I don't know where we would start if they had to be in a very specific order. Like, would we start at the bottom left or the top left? Maybe if we just rotate them clockwise from where we're in the corner, maybe that'll do it.
Well, where are you moving?
I'm moving down. I'm bringing that one.
Bringing it down?
towards the
Go ahead and
summer.
move, and I'll
Yeah.
move the statue towards where you're
Okay.
at. We'll go ahead and put it there with you. That's all you can do. It's going to be Savamel's turn.
surprised I don't see more bones in this room from other adventurers
Right.
that attempted this.
Didn't make it this far.
Savamil moves over to the winter statue.
They all ended at corpse flower. That's why it's
Yeah.
so big.
Savamil's going to go ahead and athletics check. 19 makes it. And go, I think you're onto something, Anton. It's going to move over here and move this statue onto this pedestal.
I mean, maybe they just have to be on different pedestals or than the corner that they came from.
Razik, it's your turn.
All right. So if winter, which is typically the last one, is over there on the upper right pedestal, then that would indicate that.
Just drag it to the top.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say, ma'am. I'm gonna make an athletics check.
Go for it.
I'm gonna get a 19. Woo!
Make it. So
And,
go ahead.
Flex.
Place yourself where you want
15,
to.
20. I would like to drag it behind me, like boop.
You do so. You drag it to that position.
Give everybody a thumbs up.
Alright.
And my turn.
Gemma, your turn. Any more
Um,
micromanaging you want to do?
I can, yeah, actually, I'll hop off, and I'll end up right here next to the statue, and I'll end up right here, and I'll just use the help action for whoever's gonna pick up the statue next, probably Willa.
The summer one.
Yeah.
All right, Willa.
Willa
You
is
advantage to. Go ahead.
she'll use Gemma's help to pick up the statue.
Use your core and your knees.
27,
go.
not 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're able to easily, with the adrenaline and the water, even kind of buoying the statue a bit, able to easily pick it up and go ahead and take it where you want it to go, or move where you want it to go.
She drags it through the water with her to the one to the left of her, the pillar to the left of her.
Okay.
Places it on there.
Place it.
We're
All right,
almost there,
Anton.
team.
The water is now at 7 feet.
Okay.
You're near. You're kind of approaching the ceiling. You're bobbling up, each of you.
All right.
Now at this point, you got to mostly dive down underwater, but
Is
Go
that
ahead.
going to give me disadvantage? All right. I guess what I already have that.
Don't ask it that. Just do it.
no, you're
Well,
good.
I'm
You
also-
can still move
okay.
as long as you're
Okay.
moving with the current.
I'm going to try to grab this one and get it on the pedestal that's closest to me. The one that I'm already holding on to. With athletics.
You don't need to.
Or
You're already
20.
holding on to it. Even
Yeah.
better though, you're able to move it no problem because you're already holding on to it. So you can put it in
Right up
position.
here. Pedestal.
So I'll move you there and move the statue here.
Nothing happens.
Man.
Only thing missing. They seem to have turned.
Someone turned the one that I turned. The summer one, I guess.
They seem to have turned.
They're all different directions. Oh, we remain steadfast. Maybe they all have to stay the direction that they were facing originally.
Perhaps
What
they should
direction
look
was that?
towards the direction they should
No,
be
just
facing
turn
towards the
summer.
next.
Just turn summer up.
One to the next.
Just turn summer upwards.
Yeah.
Because I turned that one.
Savamil's turn. Should I turn this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you?
Yeah, turn everything around. Yeah. Turn everything.
He turns it this way.
Yeah.
Razik.
I'm gonna turn fall into winter.
Turn that one. All right. Jim.
Micromanage. Summer. Someone turn summer to fall.
Willa. You turn it.
Okay, I got it. She'll turn Summer to face fall.
just as the water reaches 8 feet. You're getting close to the top of the ceiling, and the water seems to lower and begin to drain out of the room. Roll. Round's end.
Someone reads the writing and it says, "Oh, you guys are gonna die," is what it says. Mistranslation.
Yeah, I didn't actually want to tell you. It actually says you're all going to die.
Do not enter.
Yeah, the water completely begins to drain back slowly to where it was before. You reach your feet, soaking wet, and you look up and notice that the statues actually lift up into the air and float back to their positions.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not
I'm glad that the
again.
last hurrah isn't going to get a free pass on this
And-
bubble.
Can we leave him a note? Just stick it
Both
out the door.
Don't leave him a
doors.
note. That's our treasure.
Both doors on either side of the room lift up, and you're free.
Well, that was a fun team building exercise.
Use that.
I hate water dungeons.
Easy as that.
Gemma's gonna stumble into the next room, just trying to get away from all that noise.
Ugh. All right, make sure to dry out your equipment to prevent rust.
Anton's limping after them with Willa.
She's gonna start using prestidigitation to dry herself off too. And I guess everyone, as they come through the door, kind of do a you're dry.
Blow dry.
Oh, it feels pretty good. I'm so used to being underwater most of my life, but being on the surface for a while, it actually feels good to dry off.
That was the twist. Savamil was really just trying to enjoy the
I
water.
don't
He's
know.
like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." Backstroking, like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?"
I would have
I
survived no
don't
matter
know.
what.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad you guys are alive.
Yeah.
I was gonna solve this tomorrow.
Would have been really sad if you all died.
That's funny too, though. I was wondering about the last hurrah and wondering maybe if they were perhaps waiting for us to come back out with the treasure, so they didn't have to go through. Haven't seen any indication of them at all. That would be smart, wouldn't it?
They seemed like really nice ladies, though. I don't think they'd do that to us.
Yeah, possibly. Oh,
A treasure can change a person. Or even a promise.
the trust is running short in supplies since a couple weeks ago, so who knows? I like to think so, so we can give him the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know. We still should be on our guard. You're right. Your instincts are good, Gemma.
How is everyone feeling?
Tired.
Blood?
They're not wet. I dried you guys off.
I guess that's just all the blood.
Yes.
Do you have any
Yeah.
potions of healing left, or do you want me to do more of my magic?
Is there anywhere we could take a rest here?
Well, what's in the room?
Yeah, let's
I'll kind of look
investigate
around.
the room first.
Oh, there's a door right here. Whoops. Okay. I'm not getting near that.
There's a door. What's over here? I don't know what I'm looking. What is Anton looking at? Statue?
Anton, as you actually enter into that room, something happens. So just stay right there. Everyone
no.
freeze.
You get blasted with fire.
This
No,
might
just
happen,
regular
actually.
blast. Sure, it's not a hair puzzle.
So from this statue here, as you get to this point right here at this entrance, a crossbow bolt fires out of the statue towards you and hits you.
What's over here, guys?
Make a Constitution save for me, please.
All right, can I use my inspiration to give me advantage on that?
You already used your inspiration.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
But he's so Irish. Doesn't he get? Where's your St. Patty's Day spirit, Wes?
I mean,
It's on Justin's face.
Kiss the
It's on
Barney
his face.
Stone.
All right.
rolled a bleeding 13.
First of all, from the bolt, you get 5 piercing damage, and you also receive 10 poison damage.
Oh.
Okay, I accept that.
So that's
Like a
that's
bolt sticking-
that strikes you right into the gut as you step forward and peer into the statue. This bolt. Oh.
Did you find anything?
Guys, I'm not feeling so hot.
He turns and there's a crossbow bolt sticking out of his belly. Samuel goes, oh, come on, man.
Do you have a potion of healing, Anton?
I do.
Pull out the bolt first, and then you take the push.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Don't touch
Not
it!
the
Don't
other,
touch it!
not the other way around. Give him a strip of leather to
I
bite
heard
on.
you should leave it in.
Pull it out.
I'm not ready to
Well,
count
the potion of healing will take care of it.
Ready? Yeah.
You don't want to heal around it. We'll hold him down.
Do I need to wait until my turn to drink a potion of healing?
No, we're not on turn.
It
so
is
you
your
can just-
turn.
Oh, okay.
This is all your turn.
As you're bleeding out.
All right, I guess I'm drinking my second potion here.
Make sure to break off the shaft first, so you don't pull out the arrowhead.
Where'd the potion go?
No, he doesn't want to keep it inside him.
Yeah, but I'm
Plus
saying like
2d4
break off
plus
the,
2.
the arrowhead, so he doesn't
Yeah,
pull
just
through his
roll
guts.
Yep,
Pull the
yep.
whole fucking thing out.
4 plus 2. So I got 10
yeah.
healing.
Nice.
It's a little help.
That
Still
helps.
feeling a little rough. Hey guys, maybe don't go in there yet. Or I mean, maybe I already sprang the trap, so you might be clear. Who wants to risk it?
Let me be the judge of that. May I do a perception or investigation to look for?
Sure.
additional
Sure.
evidence?
Roll
It's
track.
already disarmed the trap. That's what he did.
Go ahead and roll perception, Rasik.
13.
You're not able to see the trigger of the trap.
It's probably fine.
Willow's gonna hand Anton another healing potion. Say, "You're not looking too good there, still, Anton. You should take this."
It's very generous, Willa.
Yeah. you
Before
need
we
it
do
more than I
that, before you do that, perhaps we should just take a breather right here, huh?
Yeah, that's
No, no one move. Let's just sit down
Drink a
and
potion.
relax.
I could have slept this off.
I'll allow you basically to take a short rest here if you'd like.
All right. What do you think,
Yeah.
guys? Breather.
Yeah, I could use one.
So you lean it back against the wall, maybe away from where the crossbow bolt fired at you. And you can roll your hit dice to gain back health.
Mm-hmm.
You just click that and automatically add that. You can use as many hit dice up to the level of your character, which is 6.
Can we start a small fire and just dry some of our clothes off? That was
I
awful. I
use
feel so wet.
prestidigitation to dry everybody off.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
And
Sorry
went
about
through the door.
that.
Go ahead and click your short rest button on your sheet. That should regenerate a lot of your abilities as well. Might be necessary for some of your stuff like Anton, your second wind,
Mm-hmm.
and other special things.
All right.
Should automatically do that for you. Razik, you filled up enough, or Anton, you filled up enough. Great, you're no longer
Yeah.
bloodied. Willa, what do you got? Great. No longer bloodied. And with that, we're going to go ahead, and I know breaks are kind of off here, but this is going to be a good time to do our second break right here. And we'll see you in a few. We're back. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. Let's continue. After finishing a water-filled room, a water trap puzzle, able to figure it out just before the water was starting to reach the ceiling. Move the statues in the correct position, drain the water, moved out, and exploring a little bit around the area, I got hit with a crossbow bolt trap. And then everyone decided let's just sit down and take a little rest. Took a short rest, took an hour to do so. Is there anything that anyone wanted to say or do during that hour?
That really sucked. That really concludes my thoughts.
I won't curse everyone again with my statements about it being as bad as it can get. It can always get worse. Lesson this dungeon has taught me.
I don't know. I think we're doing pretty good together, guys. We're all still alive. We were able to take a little break. It's going well.
All right. And we're all still dear, dear friends.
So positive.
That's what matters.
Well,
Picking up your stuff, feeling a lot better. A lot of you. But you're still in the dungeon. Where to next?
well, I'll tell you guys this. When I walked into that room and got shot by that crossbow, I didn't see anything in there other than the statue. So I'm not even sure whether that's worth exploring. Might just be a trap. Nothing more.
We should try rotating the statue.
Oh no.
Just kidding. I don't.
Let's just go home.
Well, there's a door over there, and we could probably go down that hallway.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good move. Now, when we look down to the south, are we not seeing? Is that a wall there? It looks like a wall. Yeah, it's a wall. Okay, so pretty much that's our only choice is to go to that door.
Also, Savamel reactivates light again, and will continue to do so on Razik.
It looks like there's a way to go this way. Down there.
Oh, thank you.
I could do the same thing on Anton too.
I figured Gemma might be doing the same. Yeah. Yes, it looks like there is a short hallway down to the south. It meets the wall and then continues to the east, partially. And then there's this room directly to your east here where that statue was. And there is a door here.
Is it worth maybe looking in that other room just in case there's a secret door or something?
The one with the statue?
Yeah.
I think you only go in there if you can verify that there's not a trap.
I'll go in.
Been disarmed.
I'll take a step in and can I
Oh,
scan the room?
crossbow bolt fires at you.
Does it really?
Yes.
Do I get any sort of advantage because I'm like expecting it?
Nope. You step
Come
right
on.
through.
All right.
I feel like you weren't
Alright.
expecting it.
All right. I mean,
Fires,
I think I would have.
I mean, it might not hit you.
Where?
I have to roll to hit you. Let's see. It actually misses you as you dodge out of the way.
It's Anton at the back.
Look at that! It's still triggered. I wonder how many times we could trigger this.
Do you see anything else in there, Razik?
We'll see. I will go ahead and can I do a perception investigation, or what would you like
Sure.
me to do?
Do a perception if you'd like to. If you're looking
All
for
right.
the trap, I don't know.
Yep,
What you're
just looking for traps. I'm gonna do a 9 perception. Not great.
doesn't seem to. You know, there's a trap from that statue, but you don't see what's triggering it. You don't see anything else. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna crouch down. I'm gonna roll tactically to the right. Does anything happen?
No.
I'm gonna roll tactically to the right again. Does anything happen?
No.
I'm gonna combat roll forward. Does anything happen?
No.
I'm gonna combat roll forward again. Does anything happen?
No.
All right. I'm at the statue now. What does the statue look like? Now that I'm closer.
Well, looking at it, it does look to be just sort of like a very ancient, old statue of, but nicely, you could tell that it was once nicely designed and carved. Very old, but it is of an elf warrior holding out sort of like this crossbow towards the door.
Can I rotate it at all?
Make a strength check.
In a way that doesn't, I am not putting myself, like, I'm not rotating crossbow facing sternum. I'm like
Right, no, I
rotating from
understand.
behind, like,
You have good barrel discipline.
exactly.
Make
thank
a
you.
strength check.
My strength is not my strength. I have to count my strength apart. I'm sorry. That was my
Strength
strength
save. Yeah, I don't know if
That's
that
my
makes a
bad.
difference.
That is my bad. Give me the memento. It actually doesn't, but
It makes the same, right?
13.
Well, if it's the same, 0.
Oh, just use the
then
same? Okay, then it's 2 if you want to use my first roll.
Either way, either one. It's not able to budge. Just it's fixed to the floor.
Mm-hmm. Rezik's pushing his back against it. He's like rubbing his feet against the floor, trying to like.
No secret doors or anything in there?
It's immovable. Can I try and disable the crossbow mechanism while I'm up here? To maybe let some of my stronger companions through?
You have to make another perception check
Okay.
to see where you might be able to disable that trap.
21.
Oh, with that, you're able. Oh, you finally kind of clicks to you. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you see where it's at. Go ahead and roll your dexterity check with your thieves tool plus your proficiency bonus.
All right, that's going to be an 11 plus 8, so 19.
Nice.
You find it. There it is. Disable it. You can hear it click, and it's safe to enter the room now.
I take some string and I tie it around the crossbow bolt mechanism in a way that like really ramshackly disables it. Like, ta-da! Willa, Anton, get in here, you strong bastards. See if we can move this thing.
Can I
Can I look
dodge
for-
before
Can I look
go
for
in there?
secret doors
Yeah.
or anything like that? Is that
Gemma,
like
if you'd like to search the room, you can roll investigation.
investigation?
Search the room.
Okay.
Or perception. I'll take either one.
Oh fuck! I already rolled it.
That's
14.
fine. Go ahead and roll perception if you
Okay.
like. I said it too late.
Some more lag to 18 perception.
You don't see anything.
No treasure.
You do notice that the room, the far wall, the one that's slanted. I will say that it looks like a completely different construction of wall, like a different stone, completely. Like the rest is the same stone that you've seen throughout, but this one is a much older stone, like a brick that doesn't match the
Someone
rest
have a
of
bomb?
everything.
I run my hands over it and I say, "You guys see this? It looks a lot different than the rest of the walls. You think there's anything behind there?"
There might be. Should we try smashing it down?
I look at your huge hammer, and it's like, I think you can do that. I think that you'll be able to.
Smash, smash.
All right,
smash.
everyone stand back. Willa's going to swing at the wall with her maul. Why? For a 20?
Move back and smash into it, and you can see go ahead and damage.
The room starts filling with rocks. What have you
Do you-
done?
I
It's
mean,
raining rocks.
it's a really old piece of stone, but it's very thick, and you damage to part that you hit, but it's a wall. Nothing kind of gives way or anything like that.
Interesting.
Should I keep going, you guys?
It doesn't give way. You think there's another way in?
Maybe it's on the statue.
Perhaps, yeah.
But what did you rolled? A 20?
Yeah, it was a pretty good hit.
Oh.
You really walloped it.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Can I try rotating the statue like Razik was trying earlier?
Like pointing it at the.
Let it do some passive damage to the wall.
No, keep shooting crossbow bolts at it, setting off the trap.
We'll be back in like an hour.
Why not? Just infinite bolts.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure. Roll a strength check, Lola.
Strength.
Oh, I'm gonna get out of the way because it rotates towards my direction.
8.
This thing's not budging. And you look down, it's fully cemented into its position.
She kind of slaps it. She's like, I don't think this thing's moving nowhere.
Well, the hallway goes around it to the back of it. Maybe we can find another way.
Yeah,
Unless
maybe
we
we can
wanna-
flash it from that side.
I mean, I know I suggested the door last time, but maybe we can check out that door too.
This
Last time
door
I
up
did
in the
that,
north?
over here. I mean, last time I said that, we ran into all those goos. So I don't know. Maybe my instincts aren't so great.
So you're saying maybe we could walk down this hall to the south and see what's there?
Yeah, maybe going around. It goes to the right, to the east.
So Anton's gonna walk down here. Can I peek in?
He just goes right for it.
Yeah, I'm not stepping in. I'm peeking. I'm gonna
You
be
see
right
a
on
room
the top.
that
there.
opens up. Anton, you see a room that opens up?
Is that a table with chairs? What am I looking at?
No, it's a pillar.
Oh no.
I gotta see this thing.
Another
Looks like
one.
there's sand in there too, guys. I'm not feeling good about that. Maybe we should check out that door. Because, yeah, I don't think anybody, any sand breathers here?
I'll describe this room for you. You can feel as you step into it, Anton, almost at the edge, the sharp sting of wind-blown sand swirling against your face as you enter this brightly lit chamber. This chamber that seems to be lit magically. There seems to be no source of light here in this chamber, but it is brightly lit. As you step forward onto this partial platform, there's a collection of sand dunes of varying sizes, a few rocky platforms, one about 15 feet high, another at 20, one at 30, about level where you stand, as well as 3 pillars that stretch to the ceiling above, rise up from the sand below. It appears there's an exit on the opposite side of the space to the south, which is rapidly filling with sand.
It's already filling with sand?
Yeah, and you can see that the sand is sort of shifting up, down, up, and down, just sort of shifting in these various dunes.
It's ululating.
So that's what you're seeing in that room.
Okay. Doesn't make me any
Can I
more
poke
tempted
my
to
head
walk
in?
inside.
Just gonna poke my
You
head.
can poke
in.
your head in.
Watch it.
And the exit is this
To
right
the
here.
south.
Oh, I
Yes.
see. It looks like I go back around the way we came. Should we put a pin in this and come back later?
Yeah. Pin sounds real nice.
Yeah,
But it's
that's a
already
big
filling
room.
up.
Seems to be shifting.
Yeah.
And this exit up here is high up.
Yes. You look down and the sand dunes are down, and the sand is moving in random lengths. You can see the sand seems to be growing over time up to where you are standing all the way down. You can look down and see where the bottom of the pit is. And it seems to be just shifting randomly.
Does it ever get to a point where like the undulation is within 15-foot range? So if we were standing on the undulation, we could step onto the lowest pillar.
Well, the pillars meet the ceiling, but there are pieces of rock and like these stone type platforms that could be stood upon. Yes.
The lowest one's 15 feet, right?
There is one that is 15 feet all the way to the south. There's one at 20 feet and 30 feet. The 30-foot one matches where you're standing currently.
And this one is what about the exit platform? How high up is that? 15
feet, and the exit platform is at 15 feet.
If we can get to the other end, I could possibly get up there and throw a rope down. But I don't know, just from the orientation of this place, it looks like we might be headed back towards where we came from, where we started.
Remember whether there was we saw a high place we couldn't reach when we walked in? Is there a room where there's a place like that?
Did we ever find out what that mechanism did earlier on in the dungeon where Willa or myself turned it? I think it was Willa turned it and we heard a click and then...
My guess is that it unlocked something in the middle room, the one with when we first walked into the hallway. Perhaps my guess is that it unlocked something for later, but I mean that's just a guess, because we heard it in that direction. What was that?
Of rooms. You've also skipped a lot of rooms.
I said we go back.
Yeah, let's take a look at that other room and decide.
I'm feeling that too.
We also have, if we go back the way we came, eventually, there's that downstairs area. So this place does go a lot deeper. Anton, be careful.
Anton, no!
Okay, yeah, let Razik check for
Let Razik check the door.
Your life is so much more precious than mine, Anton. You remember so much more of your past than I do. Here, let me. Thieves' tools. Oh wait, I'm sorry, not thieves' tools. Unless it's locked. Does it appear locked?
You're at the store here.
Correct.
It is not locked.
All right. I will check for traps.
Apparently it's locked, but you can. Go ahead and roll perception.
It's going to be a 12.
Cannot find any traps.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and open it.
Go ahead and do so.
Stick his head in first.
It's beautiful. It's nothing but stars.
See a very beautiful, curious room. A large, tall, circular room littered with massive, glowing blue crystal shards protruding from the stone floor. There's a circular arcane sigil in the center of the room. Faintly pulses twice. With green light as you enter, alighting a scattering of various bones and humanoid remains focused around it before dulling once more to zero light.
Gemma, Willa, might need you guys to take point on this. There's some magic shit in here.
I kind of look in through the doorway too, and I say, there's also a lot of bones on the floor.
There's any bones in the sand room.
Gemma will move up. Say, Willa, will you come in with me?
Yeah, of course. I'll go in there with you. Maybe there's something in there that we might need. She'll take a step in.
Follow Willa.
Kind of stepping curiously and cautiously through. There's like various crystals all surrounding, just scattering through this room in the circular pattern, kind of navigating around them. There's various sizes from, just half a foot to 6 feet tall, 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall, huge blue crystals. They seem to be glowing as you step forward.
Willow
Can
will
we
touch.
go ahead? Go ahead, Willow.
I was just going to say the circular room rises up to about 50 feet.
That's the ceiling.
Up to the ceiling is 50 feet, yep.
Awesome. Willow's going to touch the crystal closest to her.
Touch it and it feels smooth, almost slightly cold to the touch. Nothing happens.
No magical energies or feelings or tingles or anything like that.
Nope.
Can we see the sigil from where we are?
You can see where it was originally pulsing and the original sort of design of it in the center. Yes.
Well,
Take a
So,
deep breath.
I would say if you want to get a good gander of the room, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, gander, all right.
okay.
Gander the shit out of this.
Oh.
I got an 11.
22 for Anton.
32. Willa and Anton looking around the room, just taking everything in. About 30 feet in the center of the room, up 30 feet in the air, you see a key floating and rotating. A small key just rotating about 30 feet in the air in the center of the room. 30 feet up in the center of the room.
Could that be one of the keys that we need?
Yeah, it might be. We should probably grab that, right?
Yeah.
I can probably reach it, but I'm kind of afraid it's going to happen next.
You can reach it?
I can use magic.
Yeah. That'd make things easier.
Hopefully those crystals don't interfere with it.
Could you stand at the doorway, outside the doorway, and reach the key?
I think
With your
at the
magic?
angle that I'm at, I would have to be at least in the room. I mean, it's 25 to the center of the room, and it's 30 feet up. I have to pull out my Pythagorean theorem calculator.
Yeah, just
See what I'm doing.
what does the hypotenuse math work out? DM?
No, it's 9.05 feet longer from where I'm at, outside
Right.
the room. So.
Yeah, this might require some math.
So, I mean, I guess I could get closer, and I say, I think I can reach it. Watch my back. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we should all get in here just in case something happens and the door locks again. It's
Oh,
happened
God.
before.
No. Let's hope not. And then I'm about to reach out with my mage hand, and I look behind me like, you guys coming?
Yeah, I'm right behind you, Razik says, kind of being the last one to enter the room.
Click. And he locks the doors with these tools.
Can Willa ready an action? Oh.
Certainly. Hey, you want to just ready your action to just anything that pops out sort of thing?
Yeah, anything that seems dangerous.
I think we should all do that by now. Not learned our lesson.
Savamil has his crossbow.
Yeah. Get ready,
What's
guys.
going on with this room? Something weird.
And
Gemma,
Gemma
you
will-
know that if you get into the center, you can reach straight up and reach it.
I have to be in the center. Oh, good.
If you get
Okay.
in the center, you can reach it directly.
Sounds like a job for
your mage hand.
Salmo.
I can't fly. What's he talking about? I have mage hands.
Well, can I just get on Willa's shoulders from here? And
Yeah.
the math works out. I'm just saying, like
Chicken.
chicken.
I'm gonna stand.
I meant like in the
Thirty-five
literal
fucking-
in the
oh, yeah.
in the
Oh,
game
yeah,
like
yeah.
sense of.
Okay. She looks up and she reaches her hand out, and the ghostly figure of her ethereal mage hand moves towards the key, and
You
she
see your
will see
mage
others,
hand.
and she'll grab it down.
Your mage hand is able to reach up towards the key. You grip onto it, and suddenly everyone in the room feels a lot colder as this almost freeze starts to circle around the room. Crystals grow harder, and this freeze seems to solidify on everything. And you feel the touch of something against your throat, Gemma. And we're going to end our session there for tonight.
Wow, this is fun.
Do I at least
This
have
is
the
a
key?
cool map. Good
You
stuff,
seem to
Wes.
have your mage hand gripped onto the key, and that's
Oh,
where
I
it
didn't pull it
happens.
down. Okay.
Nope. And that's where we're at. So we're going to end
Nice.
it there for tonight. Wow, what a session. What a dungeon that we found ourselves in. I never know how this is going to play out, right? Like, I never know how easy you all are going to be able to accomplish a puzzle.
Or not
versus,
easily.
You know,
is what
How
you're
stupid
thinking.
we are.
How stupid you guys are gonna be.
Yeah.
Bunch of
how stupid you are going to be.
Overthinkers. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, very interesting. Very excited to see what happens next session and to reveal what's going on in that last room. Ooh, so we'll see what's ahead, and lots of surprises through the rest of the Trials of the Vanished. We'll see you next time. Tales of Terramir will be back in 2 weeks on March 29th. We will have a rerun of this episode on March 22nd. This episode will also be available on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms within the next few days. So thanks for watching. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day, and good night, everyone.
Top of the evening to you.
Top of the morning to you, as they would say.
I love that we went for it.